Hi guys, this is Brooke at Climb Chiropractic. I'm going to be bringing you guys a special episode of the Midday Movement Project. This is going to be our Christmas edition episode. So this is some bonus content for you guys. So get your mat out and we will get started. We're going to start with our Christmas tree pose. So this is our normal tree pose in yoga, but we're going to be doing a Christmas tree today. So you're going to be starting on your left leg. So you're going to make sure you're firmly planted on that left leg. And then you can start with your foot on the ground, just if you're working on a little bit of balance today. You can have your foot at the inside of that shin. You can have your foot at the inside of your thigh. The only thing is make sure you're not directly sitting on that knee, just because we don't want to put pressure on your knee. So I'm going to be starting with my leg up at my thigh for our Christmas tree pose. Once you get your balance, you can take your arms into any shape you like. I'm going to be doing a fake Christmas tree with a tree star at the top. You could also go into a real Christmas tree with some big limbs out to the side, whatever tree you would like to take your shape. We're going to hold for 2 more breaths. When you're ready to come out of your tree, you're going to slowly lower your arms back to center and slowly lower down to the ground. You can walk that out, shake your legs out for a little bit. And now we're going to go on to the other side. So we're going to go onto our right leg now. Same thing wherever you want to place your foot, just not at your knee. So I'm going to stay lower for this side. So I'm going to have my leg at my shin. And for this time, I'm going to be a real Christmas tree and bring my arms out to the side. If you want, you can always keep your arms in tight if you need that to maintain your balance, or bring your arms into a new shape. We're going to hold for a few more breaths here, whatever tree shape you are. And then we're going to bring our arms back into center when we're ready to get out of the position and slowly lower your foot to the ground. We're going to be doing each side one more time. All right, we're going to go back to that left leg. So whenever you're ready, go back into that tree position. I'm going to keep my arms at center this time. While we're in this tree position, I'd like to let you guys know we are doing a warm clothing drive here at Climb right now. It's benefiting the Moro Warming Center in Utica, which helps with some homeless citizens in our area. You can bring in any warm clothing you like, new or lightly used. We're going to come back into center and lower and go onto that other side. So it could be new or lightly used warm clothing. So we've had people bring in some hats, socks, gloves, winter coats, anything that you think would be helpful to someone in this area. We're going to go onto our right leg now. This will be going on until the end of January. So bring in anything within the next month during your appointments, or if you don't have an appointment, just pop in and say hi and bring in some warm clothing. I know everyone will appreciate it. I'm going to go into that fake Christmas tree with my star at the top again. You can also test your balance here by trying to close your eyes, which I'm not too good at. One more breath here. And then you can lower out of that position, shake those legs out. Great job, everyone. We're going to be heading down to the mat now. So we're going to be into a quadruped position. So that's going to mean that your knees are directly under your hips, your hands are directly under your shoulders. Press out of that position. So typically in yoga, we do a cat-cow position. Today, we're going to be doing reindeer Grinch. So reindeer is going to be when we lower our belly to the ground, arching that back, looking up to the sky. And then to go into Grinch, we're going to arch that back into that typical cat position. Just go with your breath for this one. Arching into your reindeer. Moving with that breath. Go back into that Grinch position. We're going to be doing 2 more times in each direction. So lowering that belly, looking towards the sky for our reindeer position. And arching that back again. I was going to try to name all the reindeers when we did this position, but then I realized I don't remember all of them. So no reindeer names today. I'm just going to be Rudolph. But I do know the Grinch, so that one's good at least. All right, and then go back into a neutral position for that one. Our next one, we're going to go into a kneeling position. So I'm going to start my left leg forward and then just sink into that hip a little bit. Just gives you a little bit of a hip stretch, but we're actually going to be focusing on our shoulders this. So we're going to be doing our kneeling shoulder car stretch. So this would be something that's going to help when you're hanging Christmas lights, putting something on that tree up at the very top, or if we're taking down those Christmas decorations after the holidays. So we're going to start with our thumb facing towards the ceiling. We're going to go forward with that shoulder, going slow through all those cringy positions. Once your arm reaches towards the sky, directly next to your ear, you're going to flip your palm backwards and continue that circle around, going slow, trying not to speed through those spots that don't feel too great. We're going to be doing 2 more times on this side. So again, make sure that thumb is facing towards the ceiling, flipping that palm when your biceps in line with the ear, finishing that circle all around. 1 more time. Flip. And around. And then we're going to switch legs. So we're going to have that right leg forward this time, sinking into that hip. Right arm, thumb forward again. All the way forward, making sure to go slow. Making sure you're breathing as well in this position. Finishing that circle. You might notice here that you have one arm with more mobility. Perfectly normal. Just something to take note of. For myself, normally when I'm in this back position is when I find those cringy spots. Just acknowledging those. And once that bicep's in line with the ear, flipping the palm away. All right, we're going to be doing one more position here. We're going to work our way onto our back. So once you make it down to the floor safely and slowly onto your back, we're going to be doing our figure 4 position. So we're doing figure 4 today because we're excited for Christmas. I thought it was a cute pun. So we're going to start with our right leg bent. Left heel is going to cross over that right thigh. We're going to lace our fingers around that right thigh and pulling into our chest. So you're going to be feeling this in your left glute. You can increase the stretch by making sure both of your feet are flexed, as well as using your arms to pull that right leg in close to you. Just breathing in this position. I am definitely excited for Christmas and all of the holidays coming up here. Holding for a few more breaths. And we're going to slowly release our arms, slowly lower that foot to the ground, and switch legs. So that left foot starts planted on the floor. Right ankle is going to cross over the left thigh. Placing those fingers behind the left leg. You can lift your chest up if you need to reach behind your leg, and then slowly lower so you don't have any of that tension in your neck. Flexing those feet again to increase the stretch and pulling in close. You're going to feel this in your right glute. And just breathe here. If the stretch is too intense, you can move your legs farther out, or you can also not lace your fingers and just hold the leg there. This is a stretch that's especially good for our runners. We always have tight glutes and tight legs. One more breath. And we're going to lower that leg to the ground. Sit on up. You guys are all set. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little midday movement video I had for you guys, and I hope everyone has a happy holiday.